people who do look up to you. It's such a great thing for us to share with the youth, but also to all Filipinos, because dito sa Pilipinas, sometimes we're quite used to the difficult things. So something so easy is quite difficult to believe at first. But if we just put it out there and we tell them that no, this is actually something that you can access easily and you can do, you can change your life.
Exactly, because sometimes people just don't know. Like, I didn't know it was even possible to sign up for a credit card on the app itself. Because before, diba, ang dami kailangan forms, you have to talk to someone on the phone, you have to wait in line for so long, hindi mo alam kung ma-accept ba yung application or anything. But here, it's all in front of you on your phone. So, hindi ako aware of that.
Yeah.
So, just small stuff like that, it goes a long way and it makes a big difference.
I agree. And so we touched on it a little bit. We know now why you chose this partnership, and we know a little bit about what you've kind of learned ever since working on the campaign. Are there any other things that you have taken to heart ever since you started working with the EasyWay app?
Well, first of all, yung buong campaign namin was such a fun shoot because the whole team was amazing. Everyone was super cool. I really felt na very chill na lahat. Parang yung app din itself. So that was a great start, shooting it. So I actually had a meeting recently with my EastWest Bank team, and we went through a lot of stuff. Like, they taught me the tools that I could use. I also went through the app. I have it on both my phones, the EasyWay app, and I was playing around with it and seeing all the convenient tools that I could use every day. The fact that you could open like time deposits and stuff. Ang dami kasi pwedeng gawin talaga.
Parang kanina with Sir Harvey when he was showing us, diba?
Yeah.
There are so many things to do. It's very simple, very easy, pero ang dami mong pwedeng gawin, ang dami mong pwedeng ma-accomplish with just literally what you've been saying.
Yes,
just
exactly.
Use your
Sit
phone.
back and relax.
Yeah.
So I got my credit card already. I actually showed it kanina sa kanila. Tapos meron din akong personal savings account. So, you know, even me, myself, I'm also learning every day. And I love the fact that as the app matures and as days go by, there are more tools and more upgrades that will come, and I'm just so excited to see that too.
So it's really, you know, for anyone who has already downloaded the app or will be downloading the app, really just explore and figure out how you can use this technology and what EastWest has given us to make your life that much easier. So we have that. Now, we all know, I think most of the people here are quite aware that in your family, you also really grew up being very forward with financial literacy, you know, making sure that your views on handling your finances have always been there. So what are some of those experiences that you actually gained that you really want to impart with everyone? And how does EasyWay fit into all of that today?
Okay, so I grew up in a family. The man of the house, my dad, is actually here.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out. Ariana, palampakan naman natin.
Yes.
Ayan. Actually, he used to do talks with EastWest Bank. So EastWest Bank is actually part of our family. It's been part of our history for quite some time. So I'm so happy that it goes, you know, round and round back to where we all started. But I'm just so happy that he's here today also because, you know, growing up in a household where in the head is a motivational speaker and a businessman and all these things, it's kind of hard not to get to be a part of this whole like financial literacy and literacy and stuff like that, and controlling your money, your savings, knowing what percentage goes here, how much you should save, how much you should invest. So I think at a very young age, us siblings, even when we would be given snacks.
Yeah.
Okay, for example, we're given a snack. He has, even if he knows that he can give all three of us or all four of us, depending how many we were at that time, because we grew a lot, we're 5 siblings. He knows that he has to instill that, okay guys, here's one, let's say, cinnamon swirl. You guys have to each have one piece. And you have to talk amongst yourselves how you're gonna share it. Yung mga ganun. So growing up, we would have those advices, and I remember the first time I opened my savings account. I think I was 13 years old. I had a debit account, personal savings, I forgot what it was. And then I was so excited because I had a card.
Yeah.
And every time I would see my parents spend with a card, so parang naaaliw ako.
Yeah.
Kasi hindi ako sanay sa ganung mode of payment. So when I had my own card, I was so excited to use it. But I vividly remember my parents sitting me down and telling me, Donny, for every thing you're gonna make, especially in the future, you have to have a list of the percentages in which you're gonna put it in. So it was very important that, for example, we came up with a list when I was young, like 10% goes to giving, 10% goes to saving, or 20% goes to saving, 10% goes to investing.
Yeah.
So like all these things, until we came up with, a habit already of knowing that whenever something comes in,
It became like part of it.
it became second nature.
Yes.
So now that for me, it's kind of in a bigger scale already.
Right.
It's very much connected to the EasyWay app because now I know that anything that enters when I see it in my phone, then I'll know exactly where to put it on the app. And I'll know like, okay, this isn't how much I can spend now, this isn't how much I should be saving, this isn't how much I should be investing. So those small things growing up really made a big impact on my life. So nice, it's nice Dad's here.
Thank you, Dad.
Yeah, but also my mom. Yeah.
And, no, but thank you. I was just going to say, not everyone, you're very blessed because you grew up in a household wherein it was normal to teach your children and your family about financial literacy when it's not really something that's common actually, especially for our households here in the Philippines. So the fact that we're pushing for this at this point and giving them the tools really, kasi dati manual pa yun, syempre when you guys are computing on a smaller scale. Now we have the one app on people's phones, which we have all the time, that can help us figure this out and not just make our lives easier but better as well, like you mentioned. It's really such a huge thing. So we're, right? And so I'm very excited. Personally, I feel like such a proud tita here right now, a friend right now, who it's just a very exciting thing really that I feel like they've chosen the right ambassador to get the word out there. Because of course people will listen to you and it's something that is not always talked about, and it should be. So this is our way to do it. So thank you very much to Donny for sharing so much with us with the app and of course in your personal upbringing as well and also in your experience as well. May I invite you to quickly join me over here.